This morning we've talked about students generating questions. We haven't talked about the concept of they can do it at a prior situation and then come back and re-enter the text. They had read the text the day before. Who did the reading? Yeah, that idea of the comprehension, because she's doing the reading, releasing them to do the thinking and the comprehension level. She did it with the whole class, but where did she take it to? Yeah, that idea of the individual and independent practice. Oh, and did you notice that they selected the text themselves for where they were going to practice it? Yeah. And any other things that you noticed? Yeah, she did. She verbalised what she was doing, and yeah.
Not just about what she was thinking or what she was wondering, but about what she was going
to do. Yeah. And did you notice that it was a picture storybook? Yeah. So we often think of questioning around different types of text, but the opportunities that are in picture storybooks are something for us to pick up on in terms of building student ability to question, building their ability to use their range of comprehension strategies. Could you see that approach being usable in a 5-6? Yeah, especially picture storybooks that have often complex themes, and obviously that text did have a complex theme. Did you notice the little girl who said about it's a piece of her heart? Yeah, she understood that text at a much higher level than she could quite potentially decode. Yeah, that point that we made this morning about creating that opportunity for students. And the what did you think and notice about the little boys who were creating that list of questions?
They're really engaged.
They were engaged.
They had non-fiction text, didn't
they? Yeah, non-fiction text, yeah. Yes. Yeah, that one who was able to say, no, it's right here, don't question me, I know, I read it. Yeah, it was sort of a, yeah. And the little girl, I think it was the same little girl who made the comment about the seed is like a piece of her heart. The conversation between Debbie Miller and that student, did you notice anything there?
Debbie really valued what she had to say.
She really validated it, didn't she? Yeah.
The little girl that was that she was one-on-one with, who looked like she was struggling, she scaffolded her.
Yes.
So that she obviously has low children in her grade. It's not that they're all high.
Yeah. There's a number of these and DVDs, and as you watch them, you do see it's a mix of students across a range of levels of development. The little girl with the plaids, and did you notice what her question was about, where she framed her question from? The picture, yeah. She had said, I don't know what that animal is from the picture, yeah. The other kids were getting it from written word text. So you can see a whole range of levels there. And does it bring together a number of the things we've talked about this morning, about the before, the during, the after, and knowing who you might do it with and for how long? That was a whole class introduction, and she took it to individual and gave them that opportunity to practice, and then scaffolding them by monitoring and observing how they're going. Yeah. Usable? Very quiet after lunch. I played the introduction, it's where I went wrong and got lost, but the introduction with Harvey and Goovers talking about that we look at comprehension across all our teaching, and she said something that I wanted to pick up on for you, because Patrick Griffin believes this, and we'll pick it up with you as well. As she said, as teachers we are insatiable in finding out what we're doing and why we're doing it. And Patrick talks about teachers being researchers, of questioning what works, why does it work, what's the good practice, how can we improve on it. And it's part of what he'll talk to you about as learning leaders, working together when you meet with him, and then also to give you that idea of taking back to school, that of all of us being researchers and looking at why does something work, what's a better way of doing it, what's a different way of doing it, what would it look like with that change over time concept. Did you notice too that we said that they read the book the day before and the students generated the questions, and then the going back, that concept of re-entering text for the purpose of comprehension and for the purpose of discussion and taking discussion further? Okay, all right, you're very quiet after lunch. We fed you too much. But we are going to finish early because we're getting through. So